DJ MTV.
Hey guys, welcome to DJ MTV Daily News Update, your WhatsApp channel for everything news and gist happening in Nigeria and all over the world. If this is your first time of seeing any for our video, please do not forget to take a step further, like, share and comment on this video. Please do follow us on all our social media channels on Facebook, on YouTube and also on Instagram. Also check us out on our website www.djmtv.news. Let's go straight up into the main news. I am fully equipped to solve the problems of Nigeria, says Senator Chris Ngige. Hey guys, this is still DJ MTV Daily News Updates. The Minister of Labour and Employment and the former governor of Anambra State, Senator Chris Ngige, has said that it takes a man who is strong enough to solve the problems of Nigeria and is fully equipped to solve the problems of Nigeria. Recall that Senator Chris Ngige has declared to run for the presidency under the All Progressive Congress APC. But in a video we're about to watch, we saw Senator Chris Ngige, who said that he has done so much for Nigeria as a Minister of Labour and Employment, and also that ASU can testify to this fact. Let's watch the video. We'll be right back.
This crisis I've been managing, enough qualification, and it depicts the man who is strong enough to solve the problems of Nigeria. Say I used, I talked about infrastructure when I was presenting my manifesto. Yes, I did. And I did that because as a member of the Federal Executive Council, going to 7 years now, we have infrastructural memorandum coming in from ministries that are infrastructure ministry. Ministry of Works and Housing, Ministry of Transport, Ministry of Agriculture, Ministry of Water Resources, Aviation. These are infrastructure ministries. They bring them up. They give you the memo. You read them. You analyze them. You come to council, say, this memo is good, but we could have done it this way, that way, for it to be better. Council will adopt. And I'm a man with varied knowledge. By happenstance, fate had drawn me up through that route. When I was in Ministry of Health, I was in charge of federal medical centers and teaching hospitals. In fact, many of the abandoned teaching hospitals in Enugu, in Kano, and ABU's area, I was instrumental to moving them to their permanent site. I was ministerial rep on that board. So I worked with Ministry of Works and Housing to put up and complete infrastructure in those places. So whether I like it or not, infrastructural knowledge has oozed into me by force. So I know about infrastructure. And that was what I brought to bear when I became governor of Anambra State. If you go to Anambra State today, most people remember me for infrastructure, but that's not the only thing I did. That I did it in education, I revolutionized education. It was even my memo, it was that the missionaries or the churches signed and returned schools to them. I brought back 65 schools to them before I left. I sent the bill that returned those schools to the churches in Anambra State. The records are there. It's not something anybody can controvert tomorrow. So I have a broad knowledge of things. So that is why you can see my declaration. I talked about infrastructure. I talked about labor. I talked about health. I talked about education. So that is it. Secondly, to the fact that my ministry is in charge of labor matters and employment matters, I want to make it clear. The employment we talk about my ministry is those in employment conditions, making it better. It's also for us to look at employment statistics and talk to the various agencies. Because creation of a job is not particularly for my ministry, no. It's a multilateral thing, interministerial thing, interagency thing, so that I get feedbacks from them. That is where my job is. But we have a Directorate for Employment, which is NDE. And that NDE is to give prototype samples of what ministries and what agencies can do in terms of job creation. NDE cannot create the job that will satisfy the entire country. No, it's not, that is not what it is. However, 33% unemployment rate is a big rise from where we started. When we started, we had about 18, but today is 33. It's a big rise. The economies of the world have suffered. Nigeria's economy has not been diversified. It's a mono-economy country, oil. And when this government came in, the price of oil dropped. It's slumped. The production also slumped from 2.4 million barrels a day to about 1.5, and at a time 1 million, and at a time 700,000 barrels a day. Prices moved from $120 a barrel of oil to 100, 80, and by the time we came in, it was 80. It moved down to even 27 for most part of 2016 and 2017, and Nigeria went into recession. You can't create jobs in a recession because the industry is supposed to be suffering. The employers are suffering. It's an import-based economy that was hammered by what happened in the oil industry. This government even tried because they moved fast into agriculture. The president moved fast into agriculture. The CBN assisted. Ankobora's program, everybody was fighting it, and that is even why the rate is where you are seeing it, because agriculture gave instant job. It's the low-hanging fruits, because from the farmer who is in the field sowing, the man who is harvesting, the man who is packing the harvest into store, the man who is bagging them, and the man who is transporting them, and the man who is selling them in the market. You have done a good employment chain. Talk in terms of rice, that is what has happened. So a lot of people are happy with agriculture. So I have answered that question. It is not the Ministry of Labor and Employment that creates jobs. Okay. So strike, this is the third in the series. I have conciliated the other two successfully. Even when they have gone to National Assembly and they came back, I conciliated them 2 times. Health workers, this is about 3rd time. And what will interest you is that if you ask the ASU people privately, and you ask the health workers privately, they will tell you that I have done what Napoleon could not do. Let me tell you, the figures I gave were not wrong. But I said I did not have anything, I don't see anything wrong with doctors going away. This is not the first time it has happened. I've told you, this is not a phenomenon that is new in Nigeria. I graduated from medicine in 1979, did my housemanship 79 to 80. And by 80, I have joined the public service as medical officer 1. By 1982, 83, 84, our doctors were moving to Saudi Arabia. The nurses were going to Saudi Arabia, UK, and everywhere. It was not a new thing. Then in the 90s, another wave to United States. These countries need these doctors. Our doctors are well trained. We receive the best training in medical education for first degree. Our first degree equivalent is even the equivalent of what people have as their residency program, as the residency program in those countries. So when they get a fresh Nigerian doctor, or even get our consultant, they have got the best.
Welcome back, guys. So here we have it. We have seen Senator Chris Ngige, the Minister of Labor and Employment, who has said that he has done so much for Nigeria as a minister, and that ASU can testify of that. He also made mention of it is not wrong for doctors to leave the country to look for greener pasture elsewhere. So guys, what are your thoughts and comments concerning what the Minister of Labour and Employment has just said concerning him doing so much for Nigeria in the last 7 years? Do you think that gives him the grant and the qualification to become the next president of Nigeria? What are your thoughts and comments? Share them with us in the comment section below.
DJ LTV. DJ LTV.
Fulani people don't say no, they don't like us. Welcome to DJ LTV.
DJ LTV. DJ LTV. DJ LTV. DJ LTV.
Some of the delegates and ask the question.
DJ LTV. DJ LTV. DJ LTV. DJ LTV.